A very good afternoon to all of you. Today is 6th of April, and today we are going to talk about a very important person, a person who laid the foundation of an empire which was so strong, which ruled for more than 250 years in our country. Now, before we get to him, let me ask you one thing. Have you ever seen the Taj Mahal? Yes, I'm pretty sure all of you must have seen the Taj Mahal. Either you have been there in person or you might have seen it in pictures or some videos. Do you know where is it located and who built it? Yes, again, all of you are right. It's located in Agra and it was built by an emperor known as Shah Jahan. Now, children, can you tell me, Shah Jahan belonged to which dynasty? Exactly, the Mughal dynasty. Which brings us to our topic of the day, that is Babur. Who is Babur? Who is Babur? Babur is the person who laid the foundation of Mughal rule in India, an empire so strong that it continued to rule in our country for more than 250 years. Now, Babur was born in the year 1483, not in India but in Central Asia. He was born in a small kingdom of Fargana. So, in Fargana, his father was Umar Sheikh Mirza, and he was the descendant of the great Mongol attackers and invaders and warriors Genghis Khan and Taimur Lane. Now, Babur was unfortunate enough to lose his father at a tender age of 11, and so he had to take control of the kingdom of Fargana at that young age. But he was an ambitious person. He took hold of the empire with his strong hands and tried to rule as good as he could. But unfortunately, he soon lost the kingdom of Fargana. He had also won the neighboring kingdom of Samarkand. Fargana and Samarkand, these were the two kingdoms which Babur had occupied. Fargana and the next one is, right, Samarkand. But unfortunately, by a sad twist of fate, he lost both of these kingdoms. Now, he kept on fighting and he soon was able to capture a place called Kabul. That rings a bell? Yes, it does, because Kabul is the present day capital of Afghanistan, right? So he became the ruler of Kabul and he crowned himself as Badshah. Badshah. He became a Badshah of Kabul. Was he content with such a small kingdom? No, he wasn't. He tried to expand his kingdom and he soon got an opportunity. See, at that point of time, the king of Delhi in India was Ibrahim Lodi of the Lodi dynasty. Unfortunately, Ibrahim Lodi wasn't popular at all among his subjects or his nobles, and they wanted to get rid of him. So they hatched a plan. They thought they could invite Babur, who would come to India and invade, and then Ibrahim Lodi would lose and he would be replaced. So they invited Babur, especially Daulat Khan Lodi was responsible for this invitation. Daulat Khan Lodi was the governor of Punjab and also he was the uncle of the king Ibrahim Lodi. Babur accepted the invitation and he attacked Ibrahim Lodi. Now, both of the armies met at a place called Panipat, and it's here where the first great battle of Panipat was fought. The year was 1526 AD. First battle of Panipat was fought in 1526 AD. Both the armies met there, and what do you think was the outcome of the battle? Who came on top? Well, let me give you some facts. Ibrahim Lodi's army was huge, and in comparison, Babur's army was completely outmatched. Now, what do you think? Who won the battle? If you are thinking Ibrahim Lodi won the battle, you would be wrong, because Babur had the military genius. He was a supreme tactician in warfare, and therefore he used such good strategies that his army came on top and he won the battle of Panipat. So the first battle of Panipat was won by Babur, not Ibrahim Lodi. Ibrahim Lodi unfortunately was killed during this combat. Now, the people who had invited Babur to the kingdom to attack Ibrahim Lodi, they had thought that Babur would come in, he would plunder, he would get his share of booty in the war, and he would leave and go back to Kabul. But Babur had other plans. He was now fascinated by the riches of India. He decided that he was going to stay here and lay the foundation of a strong and powerful kingdom. And this led to the foundation of Mughal rule in India. And on 27th April 1527, Babur announced himself as the Emperor of India. So he became the Badshah of India and he laid the foundation of a strong Mughal dynasty. That's all for today. Thank you very much for watching.